Welcome back. So I'm not sure how the audio is going to be for you on this one. It's been raining all morning here in St Lucia, and I thought, well, I might as well do a quick upload. The pages are closed, the website's closed, and still I receive inboxes asking me for videos on particular subjects. And the one I want to talk about the most today is I've just left Staff, been there for 3 back-to-back courses, needed a break, decided to pick this lovely place here that you see. Although it's very overcast and very humid today, it's actually a beautiful place to come and relax. So I actually wanted to talk about the improving yourself or the self-doubt. And the self-doubt I want to cover over a number of videos because it can be a huge subject. But there was a few students last week on the French translated course, and there was a lot of questions on getting the no, and what if I get it wrong, and what if I present it wrong. And it was something that I thought would be perfect on a video while we've had the rainy morning here in St Lucia. It was playing on my mind, grabbed the camera, come running out, and started to express that on the video. Problem one is your own mind. A lot of people go, well, it feels like me, and I've done loads of videos. I could maybe tag them here on the video in the corners, but if you are here for any kind of length of time, you would have watched all these videos. So I need to do like a new approach to get you thinking in a different way. Them waves are loud behind me. That better not get me, I'm wearing white trainers. And the problem that I see the most is that I don't want to look stupid, I don't want to get it wrong, I want to be amazing, I want to get it right. And that's human nature. I mean, that's in everything we do. That's what we want to achieve. We want to be good at it, we want to achieve it. But the problem is that no one's prepared to step out of the comfort zone to do it. And in all honesty, that is the biggest place of growth for you, is the moment you try something new, a new angle. So there will be videos on like closed circles, as people have been asking me recently, and it involves more than just doing your reading. It involves more than just working with a client or with an audience. You're always looking to sharpen it up. And that means that you have to look at things from a new angle, try things from a different way. And as you try these different things, you'll find the things that you're comfortable with and the things that you're not so comfortable with. And they're the ones that I would dial in a little bit more. Give it a little bit more practice. Give it another attempt. Give it another go. And try and sharpen everything up. So many people want the amazing evidence and the amazing detail, but that's only down to the perception of the individual, the person that's receiving the communication. I use so many examples now, but there are a numerous amount of times where I thought it was good evidence, and it is not good evidence for that of the client. And you can say something so simple, and yet they can be absolutely amazed on how evidential it is. So we need to implement these new ways. We need to come in from a new angle, try new things. We've been watching old demonstrations of Gordon Higginson and other pioneers, but that one really stands out. A lot of people know who Gordon Higginson is. And so what happens is you watch these, and the mediumship level today is arguably not as good, a lot of people will say. But, you know, from what I've been watching, there was a lot of questions, and we're not quite getting it right, and even they make mistakes, and even they got it wrong. And I think now it's a lot more accepting, and so what we're trying to do is give it this new approach, this new idea, and what people believe is evidence or communication, maybe not so much so. It can be a psychic, it can be just information that's surrounding the person that you are reading for. I think I had a very interesting demonstration the other night, maybe a week ago now, with Light, Sheila's guide, and we had a very interesting conversation with 25 students in front of us, and he made me think, you know, like if I was to say, as I move my mind to the spirit, as I move my mind to the communication, I'm aware of a beach, I'm aware of a seaside, and I'm aware that it's in the Caribbean. For the person that I need to speak to, they will immediately know what that scene is that I'm painting. I don't need the evidence as such. I don't need to talk about how they're dying or what their postal address is or their telephone number, because the loved one that I need to speak to may immediately think of the beach, maybe immediately think of that horizon that we've got out there. And in actual fact, the moment that happens with the client, the person I need to speak to, if they immediately think of father with the scene that I'm painting, and it's father that's communicating, then surely we have already done our job. Surely the process of the spirit touching the mind of the medium and that of the client is something that has already been achieved. We then take over and we start grading it. We start giving it value on what level was the evidence. Did we get the passing condition? Did we give the postal address? And all of these things are man-made. We're being very judgmental in what it is that we're trying to achieve, and proving mediumship. We're trying so hard to prove it. When I think if we allow the communications to unfold, maybe it is just offered the beachfront here that I'm talking about, and then that communication can take place. I think maybe we're being a little bit hard on ourselves. So that's one approach, that's one new approach. Just talk about a singular, allow the spirit world to come in and enter our mind in that way. And there'll be other things, you know, maybe it's a song, maybe it's a colour, maybe it's a flower, maybe it's another vacation somewhere else in the world. And we can springboard off of that as information. It hasn't all got to be, I have a lady this big, she has hair this long, she's about 60, she dies from a terrible heart attack, so on and so forth. I think we need a little bit more diversity in the mediumship. I think we need to start listening to what the spirit world wants to say, and that way you will implement all of these new ways, new angles, new ideas, and still produce that for the client where they are comfortable and they accept that you have had a communication with said loved one. Certainly something to think about, isn't it? So as I said, this was just a quick upload. It'll be about 6 minutes or something like that, but it was a rainy day and I had the camera with me, and I just wanted to share some thoughts that I've been having. So hopefully the audio's good enough that I can post this, and if I have posted it, you'll clearly be watching it. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of any upcoming videos, and I will probably see you all in a few days' time. Okay. Sickly. This is your song?
Yeah, it's instrumental, Drake did a track on it, and I just kind of remixed it, I guess, because it's mine.
Okay.
I haven't released it yet, so I'm kind of taking a risk on playing it, but it's okay. Ride or die, catch myself sleeping like I really should have tried. All these issues on my mind, but still I make the time to. Got a feeling I be wishing you were mine. Thinking about the situation, know you won't comply. Hands behind your back, arrest her for the crime. She was the realest, one of the strongest women out there making progress. I wish you success, I hope your mans give you good sex. And see, I hope you understand her. It wasn't easy, but I had to make decisions. Yeah, I'm sorry we never had this discussion. I won't call a meeting to discuss my emotions. Stay in motion and keep composure, riding through the rhythm of my thoughts, composition, tactical moves, hustle culture. Can't stop a soldier on his mission. Pull up on this bitch for one reason, to protect me.
Cool, I like it. What's your name? Say it on there so I don't forget it.
Sickly, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Sickly Gamer. I do gaming as well.
Cool.
Feel free to hit that subscribe button. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
No
Hope
worries,
you enjoy
man.
the island, though. What you think of?
I love it.
58 St. Lucia.
I love it. Well done, nice to meet you. And your buddy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Call me Price.
Price.
Wolf more than diamond and gold.
Cool, nice to meet you guys. Catch you later.
Enjoy your day.
And you.